Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you for the great state of Louisiana with another Jordan video. It's another top 10 video. It's actually not a top 10, it's just a 10. I want to be very clear about that. We're going to talk about 10 Jordan cards from the 90s. These are inserts and parallels. Some of them are parallel inserts that have insane pack odds, like ridiculous pack odds, some of the hardest Jordan cards in the world to pull. It is not the top 10. I did not spend hundreds of hours figuring out which were the top 10. It doesn't include autograph cards. It doesn't include jersey cards. It might not even include cards that have insanely high pack odds, higher than some of the ones on the list. I just wanted to show you guys 10 different ones with insane pack odds that caught my attention. So they are sorted in order of toughest pack odds last. So stay tuned till the end of the video. It is going to blow your mind how hard it is to pull some of these cards from packs, and it's probably going to make you think that some of these are even undervalued despite the fact that they're 5- and 6-figure cards. I'll let you guys weigh in on that in the comments below. Again, I don't want to see comments, hey, you forgot about this one. It should be number 4. I get it. I didn't pick the 10 hardest pack odds. I just chose 10 that I liked that caught my eye. And as always, I'll be transparent. If I own some of these cards, I'll tell you that I own some of these cards. But we've got a really cool slideshow for you with pictures of the cards, the descriptions of the cards, the pop, the pack odds, and then the approximate value of the cards. Some of these don't sell very often, so I went ahead and got close on what I think the approximate value of these particular cards are. So let's get cranking. Here's our slideshow. These 10 Jordan cards have insane pack odds. Remember, not top 10, just 10. Card number 10 on the list at 1 in 9,216 packs. Yes, that is right. The 10th card on the list is 1 in 9,216 packs. The 1997 Stadium Club Triumvirate Illuminator number T9B. There is another Stadium Club Illuminator, but this is the 9B. It's 1 in 9,216 packs. My God, can you imagine how long would it even take to open 9,216 packs? And then you throw on top of that that it is in PSA 10 condition, and that means there's only 9 of these in existence according to the PSA Pop Reports. The approximate value on this card, and again, this is going to sound silly, I think it's undervalued, is $20,000. I don't own this card. I would like to own it one day, maybe not in a PSA 10, maybe a BGS 9.5 or a lower grade, but it is on my radar, just not at the top of my list. But that is card number 10 on our list. Card number 9 on the list, the 1996 Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Rose Zero. These are parallels from the 1996 Flair Showcase product. It is a really tough card to find in PSA 10. I do want to go ahead and say I own a PSA 9 copy of this card. Part of the reason I bought it is because it did catch my eye. Like I said, these 10 cards are just beautiful cards that are really meaningful, that caught my eye, that I think highly of. This is 1 in 9,720 packs. Go price a 1990 Flair Showcase hobby box, and you can figure out how hard it is, or how expensive, I should say, it would be to pull one of these out. I own the card in PSA 9. This, of course, on your screen is a PSA 10 that I pulled from Card Ladder. It's a Pop 3 in PSA 10 condition, and the PSA 10, I am guessing here conservatively, is about a $65,000 card. That is number 9. Did we skip? Yep, we skipped the slide. Number 8 on the list. Sorry, I must have got those out of order. Number 8 on the list, and next most difficult from a pack odds perspective, is the 1996 Skyforce Z-Force Big Men on Court Z-Pete. So this is one of those examples of an insert parallel. It is an insert, but it is the parallel version of the insert in that it is the Z-Pete. The pack odds on this are 1 in 11,200. Again, I wish I could have gotten a better picture for you, but it's very difficult to photograph this card and get those colors to pop. When they do, the card is absolutely beautiful. This is a PSA 10 on your screen. It is a Pop 8 in PSA 10 condition. This is one of those cards I keep reiterating to you guys. Be very careful, very, very, very careful, because many PSA 10s and many BGS 9.5s, and in, of course, lower grades as well, were counterfeits that came in from Taiwan in a batch that slipped through the cracks. So Always be super careful. Do not buy one of these big men on court cards, Z-Pete or regular big men on court without checking with somebody who's an expert on how to spot counterfeits and fakes, because they are out there. The value of this card in a PSA 10 is approximately $40,000. There's the number 8 slide. Whoops. Number 7, I'm backwards apparently, but this should be number 7 on our list. The 1997 Skybox EX 2001 Jambalaya, one of the most notable, iconic, recognizable, highly sought after, difficult to obtain Jordan inserts from the 90s. The Jambalaya, as somebody from Louisiana, of course, Jambalaya is going to speak to me, the home of Jambalaya here in Louisiana. The pack odds are 1 in 10,800. It's a PSA 10 pop 14, and the approximate value of a PSA 10 is about 100 grand. The BGS 9.5 sells here and there. The PSA 10 rarely sells, but I'm approximating the value of the PSA 10 is probably around 100 grand. If I recall, I think the last PSA BGS 9.5 sold around 55, 65. I'm guessing on that. You guys can double check me on that. For that reason, as a pop 14, the PSA 10 pop is much lower than the BGS pop, which I think is in the 40s. So the PSA 10 is probably pushing around a $100,000 card. Maybe I'm underestimating, but I'm certainly not overestimating. I know that for a fact. Next on the list is card, there we go. Now we're back on track. Card number 6. And I don't have a Jambalaya, by the way. I guess I should have told you that. Number 6 on the list is the 1997 Metal Universe Championship PMG, serial numbered to 50. PSA 10s aren't even in card ladder. I've got a PSA 9 on your screen. Just the PSA 9 is a pop 3. I own the card in a PSA 8 slab. The approximate value of this particular parallel from the 1997 Metal Universe Championship set is $300,000 in a PSA 9. Again, PSA 10, I have no idea. I should have probably looked to see if a PSA 10 even exists. It was not in the pop report. Actually, I can probably pull that up on Card Ladder off screen right now and take a quick peek and let you guys know. Hang on just a second. This is how you know my channel is organic and transparent, is that I'm doing things last minute and I don't cut anything out. Let's go here. Let's sit here. Let's see. I don't see a PSA 10 in existence. So I think PSA 9 is the highest grade from PSA. There is one BGS 9.5. A BGS 9 once sold for $250,000. It last sold for $250,000. So I estimated a PSA 9 value. A PSA 10 value at about $300,000. Sorry, the last PSA 9 sold for. Maybe I got this wrong. Actually, I probably got that wrong. Ignore that value. Let's see. The last PSA 9 sold for $15,700 in 2018. Maybe I got that wrong too. I don't know. You guys are on your own as far as value, but the card's rare and it's got crazy pack odds. Let's keep moving. Card number 5 on the list is the 1997 Finest Embossed Gold Refractor, serial number to 74. The pack odds are 1 in 23,040. So a big jump from the last one. A PSA 10 is a pop 3. I do own the card in a PSA 9 slab. The approximate value of the PSA 10 pop 3 is around $95,000. That's my best estimate. So this is an insert, this is a die cut, this is a refractor, this is embossed, this is serial numbered, and it is a parallel, and it's an insert. So I don't know how many boxes you need to check, and it's sort of gold. So I don't know how many different boxes you want to check off, but I think that checks damn near all of them off. The only way it could get any better is if you put a hand serial numbered patch autograph on here. This is a $95,000 card in PSA 10 approximately. Number 4 on the list, getting nasty here. 1996 Ultra Platinum Medallion. I'm not lucky enough to own any version of this card in any grade. It is a 1 in 27,000 pack pull. The Platinum Medallion is obviously the harder of the parallels. The Gold Medallion's a little more obtainable. The Platinum Medallion is outlandish from a pack odds perspective, especially for the 1996. PSA 10 is only a pop 8 card, and we're estimating the value of a PSA 10 pop 8 to be around $25,000. That seems low to me. I feel like that might be low. I'll let you guys do your own research. Again, that's why I put the word approximate on your screen, because don't hold me to it. I am not Card Ladder, so go check it out yourself. Card number 3 on the list, 1997 Ultra Stars Gold. The pack odds are 1 in 28,800. The PSA 10 is only a pop 5. This is a really beautiful card. We've seen a lot of these in 9.5 sell recently. We haven't seen too many in PSA 10 sell. I've got the PSA 10 approximate value at about $125,000, but that's a loose guess based on the most recent BGS 9.5 sales, which have actually come down a little bit, believe it or not, over the past 2 or 3 sales. But that's a very rare parallel card from the 1997 Ultra Stars set. I don't own the card in any grade. I do own a base Ultra Stars PSA 10, but that's a far cry from what you're looking at on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. This one in a PSA 10 is a pretty rare work of art in the Jordan world. Card number 2 on the list. A monster, an absolute true monster. The 1997 Skybox Molten Metal Fusion Titanium Parallel, serial numbered to 40. There's a Molten Metal Fusion serial numbered to 250, and then there's this Molten Metal Fusion Titanium, which is serial numbered to only 40. And the beautiful thing about it is, if you can see in that top left corner of the card itself, those the serial number, both the numerator and the denominator, are sort of laser cut into the card and punched into the card. Just a really unique card. It's gold. It's got that gold type feel to it. It's got that platinum portraits type of intricate laser cut die cutting. These pack odds, it's getting crazy. 1 in 43,200 packs. The PSA 10 is a pop 2. Remember, there's only 40 of these in the world in any grade because it's serial numbered to 40. The approximate value of a PSA 10, and this is a wild, outlandish guess, $350,000. I have no clue. I am very certain that if one of these in PSA 10 showed up, there would be sharks in the water. Some of the whalest of the whales, the biggest of the whales in the Jordan world, would be chasing this card in a PSA 10 and sacrifice many of their other Jordan cards if they needed to get into this particular PSA 10 copy, since it's only a pop 2 and one of his most sought after inserts from the 90s, insert parallels. Card number 1 on the list. Does anybody know? Does anybody guess it? If you thought 43,200 pack odds was pretty nasty, wait until you see card number 1, and here it is, drum roll please. The 1997 Skybox Z-Force Super Rave, serial numbered to 50. Unbelievable parallel. It's the Superman. It's 1 in 56,000 pack odds. PSA 10 is a pop 3. The card's worth approximately $75,000. Again, that's me guessing. Again, if one of these showed up on the open market at auction, I gotta believe some of the usual suspects in the Jordan world and some of the biggest Jordan collectors in the world would be fighting over this if they don't already have the card. Only 3 of these to go around. It would be a bidding frenzy, and certainly a card on everybody's radar in the Jordan world for sure. But this is the 97 Skybox Z-Force Super Rave, serial number to 50, with pack odds of 1 in 56,000. PSA 10 pop 3. That's it, guys. That does it. Let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know some Jordan cards that have insane pack odds that you have or that I left out. Yes, there are a bunch that I left out. Some of them might fit squarely in the top 10 or maybe even number 1. I just wanted to put together of some of the 10 of the Jordan cards that really caught my eye, that I know are exceptional, special, and highly sought after. There are some crazy rare Jordan cards out there. There's one-of-one masterpieces. Yes, I know there's more rare cards, and so just use this list as an illustrative list, not an exhaustive list, and by no means is it a hierarchy or a ranking based on pack odds difficulty. Make sure you do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me out on YouTube. Like I said, I'm working on buying an island where I can move my family there and do nothing but create the biggest Jordan YouTube studio in the history of the world on my own private island. I'm not there yet. I'm not quite there yet. But if you guys subscribe, like, and comment, I might get there one day, and I can increase the quality of my audio and my video and do nothing but make Jordan videos every single day on my private island. That's the plan. But I can't do it if you don't hit the like button. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.